live or not, but y'all, I woke up so I could go to the bathroom, and of course I left this mess on. So it was rolling, and I see Blueface in the car, and he going off. So I was like, let me rewind this back a little bit. What the hell did happen? So apparently, I guess him and Krishan, I'm supposed to come talk to y'all in the morning. Y'all, I might have to push the line back. I don't know. But I wake up, use the bathroom, come back, get in the bed, see what's going on. I rewind it back. Apparently, him and Krishan up at the restaurant, they get to arguing back and forth. He say it's about her being too aggressive, putting her hands on him and mashing the camera and taking over the music in the car. He come up with all of these other things, but she says that he's pissed because she told him she didn't want to do no 24-hour live stream. And so this is when he got mad and started switching up. And so they end up in a big ass argument going back and forth. Y'all, Krishan then told him she'd beat him up. Then she went on her streaming thing, told him she beat up the mama, the sister, everybody. She done beat up everybody. She'd beat him up again, right? Like Carly Haley. Like Carly Haley in The Time to Kill, y'all. Hey, Tiz Boo. Krishan over there sounded like Carly Haley from A Time to Kill. Where she said, I beat up the mama, the sister, I do it again. Listen, that voodoo ain't working because now he over there. So that's what made me hit this loud button. So look, he did and went all off on Krishan like that, mad because he done spent his money and she ungrateful and he done took her. Why when he took her in that Burberry store? Krishan did not have to act this why I said she act like beloved. Krishan act like beloved. Like ain't got no manners, no etiquette, no nothing. This is ridiculous. The way she conduct herself up in there. You say you missed it all the time. Yes. She was up in that Burberry store just cutting a fool. I'm like, this girl, that's why I said Nevaeh is like that Carrie mama. She ain't Carrie. Because Carrie was an innocent girl who them people messed over and did messed up. Her mama was doing them messed up. And then she just had a moment where she couldn't take it no more. Nevaeh is Carrie mama, okay? But Krishan come out there acting like beloved, just with no manners, no etiquette, no nothing. Blueface did started off with the like fake boxing thing or whatever, but then she tapped him good. She tapped him good, you know. She said it was an accident. I do think it was an accident, but he took it personal because, you know, he wasn't knowing how to feel her out, especially because she was pissed about the fact that he let Nevaeh talk about the baby. You know, she was pissed about that prior to even coming. So, um, she, they up in the thing acting a fool. I didn't see nothing. I know they went to the baseball game. Right, no training at all. At all, Tears, none, no training, just a straight. You know how when Beloved first came there to their house, and how Beloved. That's exactly how Krishan. I could imagine when she was giving birth to Junior, she was looking just like Beloved when Beloved came out that cab. So that's how Krishan be acting. I'm sorry. It is just the truth, right? So she did all of that. So then, like I said, they was at they went to the baseball game. I think he caught a ball at the baseball game or something. They took Junior to the baseball game. Then they went to go eat. The place they went to go eat, it looked like the same damn place he took Nevaeh to. He, he puts these women in the same car, takes them to the same restaurants, takes them on the same vacation. Except Nevaeh ain't been on no vacation. Nevaeh ain't been on no vacation. Only vacation she been to is the public pool. That's it. The only vacation Nevaeh been to that he done taken her to is the public pool and to go eat. Hey, mom, life, look, cannot believe I'm up early this Saturday morning with this mess. I woke up to go to the bathroom and then I seen this mess. I said, what the hell? You said that like, it is crazy. It is still going on. Or I don't know if it's still going on or if I'm just getting caught up. But they is still going on. Krishan over there acting like Beloved and then acting like Carly Haley from A Time to Kill. She got all her kick talking about, I done beat the mama, I done beat the sister, I done beat him, and I do it again. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. You said he ended it. Well, he was going off at her mother. Y'all. Yes, he was going off on Nevaeh's mother, right? So Nevaeh, she was sitting there watching the whole time it was blowing up with him and Krishan, right? She should still feel embarrassed because his intentions were exactly what I said earlier. And exactly what me and Pat talked about on Pat Live. He was not going either he was going to show up the morning of the baby shower, or he was going to show up at the venue, or maybe not at all. But he had planned to spend with Krishan. You said it went from a zero to zero to 1,000, quick as I don't know what, right? So when he gets in the house, Nevaeh is like gloating. This the thing. So when he was in the car, after he was arguing with Krishan, somebody else called in on the live. It must have been another one of the circus clowns. And so he didn't want the call to be on the live stream though. So he clicked it off. I don't know if it didn't work with him getting over there to that person. And then that's because he said he was going home. He was doing that, I guess, to try to dig it into Krishan's heels, right? Dig his heels into Krishan, his claws or whatever the heck he got, okay? Razors, because he might be Freddy Krueger, because this nigga is like somebody who come to you and give you a bad nightmare in your dream, right? He call her mom a liar. Call her mom a liar. And then talking about he didn't fly her out to be having no attitude. If he spend his money, he got certain expectations. He mentioned something about her going home. Like, Nevaeh thought that he was coming up in their house and she was just going, oh, I'm going to be so sweet and I'm going to gloat and this, that. That girl, I'm going to tell you what's worse, though. You said he walked Krishan like a dog. He did, but she got him back when she got up on her live stream, y'all. When she got on her live stream, Mom Life Love, she told them people, I didn't beat his mama. I beat his sister. I beat him. I'll do it again. I will do it again. She done already told Jaden she'll come to her house this week. She done told Nevaeh she ain't putting her in no jar. She'll ball her up into a jar. Krishan is ready to lay some hands and not no holy ones. She is not, these hands is not going to be holy. They going to be satanic. These hands are going to be satanic hands. They ain't going to be holy hands when she throw these hands on these people, okay? She gave two black, yes, she balled his mom up, dragged his sister, and then when Jaden and Callie did try to come for her that one time together, it had to take two of them together, but let me tell you, Jaden knows she don't want to fight Krishan no head up. Jaden was inviting and talking about stomping somebody's baby out their stomach, beating them up, talking about she was going to go beat up Nevaeh, all this stuff. But as soon as Krishan said, well, we can get a friendly fade, oh, she got to get a gun. She got to get a restraining order. She got to, you said Carlissa going to have, oh, baby. Because Mom Life Love, Carlissa was supposed to have tea with her on Sunday. So this didn't completely mess that up. You know she ain't doing that now. Carlissa was supposed to go have tea with Krishan on Sunday. And you know she was only using Krishan to try to get at Nevaeh. And see, that's the other thing. While everybody think Krishan is playing dumb and being dumb, she is being dumb about some things. But some of the stuff she's doing Just like they think this Blueface. See, this is what Blueface gets mad with her about. He wants to be the ringmaster of the circus, but so does she. She wants to show he wants to be the ringmaster of the circus, but she wants to be his ringmaster, right? So she will try to do things to throw in a monkey wrench into the circus acts, right? She knew that she agreed to have that sit down with Carlissa. Krishan likes to show how desperate they are to use her for content. Just like he does stuff intentional, some of the stuff she does is intentional too. It ain't just, hey, just people. Girl, it ain't some of the stuff that she does when it comes to this is intentional too. He ain't the only one who got a strategy when it comes to not just water. Just water. Why is it saying just water on here instead of just V? Both of y'all didn't put it. But Lord, this is a mess. Oh my gosh. Nevaeh, I'm gonna tell you what's more disrespectful. It was disrespectful as hell that Blueface is sitting there ready to bleed Nevaeh a mother, right? Because he's mad. But Nevaeh actually called her damn mama. You said yours say just V. It looked like it say just water, both of y'all. Lord, I don't know what my phone doing. It's saying it because it look like both of y'all saying just water. Lord, let me tell I said, do you think he will go to the baby? I don't know. Mine too. Calling his mine too. Calling his going crazy. Oh my God, y'all say just V. Something up with my phone. My phone say just what? Wait, I'm a screenshot this so y'all can see what my phone is saying. I don't know what the heck is going on. Why would that say just water like that? I'm going to post it after we get off of here, y'all. I don't know why that would say that. I did not go no crazy, okay? I did not go crazy. Listen, I know I'm up this crazy hour of the morning talking about this crazy ass circus, but I ain't going crazy now. That's what it say. I'm going to post it and show y'all. But, oh my gosh, this is a damn mess, y'all. So Nevaeh calls her mother on the phone and then starts questioning her mother. Like, interrogating her mother like the mother is wrong. Even if the mother did have an attitude, so rightfully so. And then Blueface, he uses his mother to threaten Nevaeh behind her mother. Because he started going in on Nevaeh about, what are you telling your mother? Nevaeh don't gotta tell her mother nothing. Everybody see it all up on Beyonce and Jay-Z internet. Nevaeh ain't gotta tell her mother nothing. The mother can see it. So he's interrogating her, and he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna start calling I'm gonna call my mother and tell her stuff about you that she can get online and use against you. And Nevaeh was like, my mother is not gonna get online and use nothing against me. And he was like, he was like, well, so what? I'm gonna talk to. She was like, you don't even talk to your mother. He said, well, I'm gonna start. She thought he was coming in that house and everything was going to be all good in the hood. Nope. She about to get the wrath that he can't give to Krishan because they not in each other's face. She about to get it. Because he asked her, well, are you happy now? Because remember, when he came back home the last time, she was mad talking about when she talks slick to you, you don't treat her like me. You don't say this, you don't do this, you don't do that. So when he came back in tonight, he was like, are you happy now? I told you if it's just take any second and I'm gonna go off. You said it's about to, yes, it is about to get real bad. I don't know what is about to happen with this baby shower. It was about to be a disaster. And look, this is why that girl, I think she really didn't want to have one. He talked her into having one just to create this motherfucking drama. Yo, this is an evil ass nigga. This is an evil ass nigga. Like, she did not want to have no baby shower. And then he talked her into having one. So then he was going to have Carlissa do all the planning. Then when all of that, them two fell out again, and all of that became unbenefited and fell through. Then now he got Whack girlfriend, because that's not Whack wife. Everybody keeps saying that. Whack is not divorced from his wife. So he got Wag's girlfriend to plan the baby shower. And now look, and I knew it. I was like, oh, he gonna be gone for the weekend. And we gonna see, it's gonna be some suspicion about whether he is mad because Krishan messed up his plan for the people to see, and if he gonna show up, and knowing that that's gonna pump up subscribers. Listen, y'all, Krishan, Nevaeh and Blueface, all of this, when he got back to their house, they had 10.2K people watching, I think, or 12.2 or something like that, somewhere around that. It might have been 12.2. Y'all, Krishan had 113,000 people over there in her kid. 113,000 people over in that kick, compared to Blueface's 2.3 or whatever. This look, Krishan says she will beat them all. She will blow the whole goddamn Blue House down. That's what Krishan said. That's what she said now. She will blow the whole Blue House the fuck down. And this is what, and see, he tried to bait her in again tonight by trying to because when she was like, I think she said something to him like, I will kill you. Or something she said. She told him she would kill him on that phone, y'all. And he was like, oh, and then he was like, well, because you killed somebody before? Like, because when he went up on that Jason Lee. And see, this is the thing that I be saying. Everybody questions Krishan. Why is she around him the way that he disowned her child and all this other stuff? Yes, that's a question to ask. But another question to ask is, why does Blueface continue to go around Krishan if he feel like she really unalived that boy? Who would do that? So the same nonsensical ass shit that she does, he does too, and doesn't take shit serious. And when Wack had done an interview, Wack had a conversation on one of them channels that he got on YouTube this week after he had left Blueface's house, and basically was like, he didn't say it exactly like this, but basically said like Blueface is playing with fire, and like, because just like how his mother is, how much she will go to any lengths to protect her son. Do she not think that some of these people don't feel that way about their kids? Some of these girls? Like, they gonna just keep sitting back letting you just do this? So, Blueface, if you think that she did something to that boy, Karan, right? Then why don't you think that she might do it to you? So why would you keep playing going around her? And that's why I said, unless he helped her to do something in the Quran situation, if that really went down like that. And that's why he know. And that's the connection and the tie that they got together. You know, while Wack was coming out saying what he trying to put it on Krishan, you know, it was people saying that it was Wack. It was people saying that it was Wack because Wack had too much of the information about the timing on the whole situation. So it's some of the people out there saying that they believe that Wack had something to do with that. Now, I don't think any of them had anything to do with it, when I'm being honest, right? But what I'm saying is, just like they throwing one to the other, you could easily throw it off to the other. And I would not be surprised. I mean, when she's done other crimes. Now, this is the interesting thing. When she accused him of unaliving people on the call tonight, she was like, I ain't never unalived nobody, but I'll kill you. This what she told him. I ain't never unalived nobody, but I will kill you. Like, and basically, I guess she kept saying, like, if you keep playing, she still shouldn't have said it, y'all. You said, I think he will be back with her. He gonna be back with her tomorrow. Well, today. Because we already in Saturday. But yeah, he said it in the car. He was like, I love her to the death, but she be crashing out. She be what's her name? And I'll probably be back with her Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. But for right now, I gotta teach her a lesson. That's what he said. He said that in the car. And so for And that's what I'm saying. If you really think that she did something, or you took her threat serious, or you really think she did something, or whatever, why would you continue to be around her? Just like people ask the question, why does she continue to be around him denying her child? You got to ask the same question about him. And that's what Wack was saying. He does not realize that when he continues to play all of these games, because just like Carlissa feels about her son, those girls feel about their kids. And he's playing games. And you don't think that one of them might snap on him? Or one of them might do something is protecting their child? Like, or look at it like protecting their child, or you not gonna keep playing with my child or whatever. And Wack was like, he does not realize that it's not about him just putting himself in danger, in harm's way. He's putting other people in harm's way with his actions. That's the part. It's other people that's around him that he's placing in harm's way, playing with these women this way. And because Wack mentioned the thing about the kids, like now you're taking it to where it's impacting the kids. And the thing that sparked Wack to say it was because they were having a conversation, and Blue said something like, "I got 4 baby mamas and 2 kids." And so Wack was like, "What?" And Wack was like, and saying it like he's proud to be saying it. And the way that Wack was discussing it, I don't think Wack didn't find nothing funny about it. And he, like I said, it's the same thing. The same expectation that Carlissa feel like she had and boundaries that she had when it comes to her son, she should teach her son those boundaries when it comes to other people's kids. And this man is going to continue playing around with these women kids, and something's going to teach him a lesson. Something is going to teach him a lesson. And I ain't saying that it's going to be the right response, but that's what's going to happen. That is what is going to happen. Because he keep playing around with circus acts anyway. Who in the heck keep playing around with a bunch of crazy ass people like this? Like, you keep playing around with circus acts for profit. And it's so many people that I watch it because, oh my God, I just can watch it in disbelief. And I know it's a segment of people who watch it in disbelief the same way I am. And like, okay, when is this going to stop? When is somebody going to wisen up? When is this? When is that? But the reality of this is that there are a section of people who condone her. There are a section of people who condone Nevaeh. There are a section of people who condone him. I don't condone none of this shit. I'm watching all of this all of them is disgusting. But they are certain people, oh, this is for profit. This is the trend. This is the thing to do. This is what, yeah, at whose expense eventually? At whose expense? Because it's going to be at somebody's expense. If this don't stop on a good foot at some point because people grow and mature or whatever, and hopefully that will be the outcome, there is going to be some kind of fatal outcome of some kind. And then I wonder how people will look at it then. When you realize that you've been watching a tragedy. When we realize, like, nobody realizes they're watching a tragedy until the story is over. Right? Nobody realizes that. A lot of times people don't see the warning signs until the story is over. You said he will end up back in jail. Yeah, somebody's going to end up back in jail. Somebody might end up not here no more. You're going to have children effed up and then going out into the world and inflicting their effed upness on other people. So many things. So many things from what we're seeing. That's why I said the difference between the soap operas doing this type of behavior is that's not real. Those are not real people. And you can look at this and say, okay, yeah, to an extent, this is staged. The part that does not make this staged is those children involved. That's what crosses the line of reality for me. And when he is using these children to be props in a circus act, because that's what he's doing. They're going with it too, right? They're going with it too. But you can tell their displeasure when he pulls the children into it. Some of the women, they are kind of okay. And I think that's the point that WAC is trying to point out. When the women are going and experiencing it, they know that's their experience. But when he starts to inflict that onto the kids, that's when it turns a new leaf. That's when the page in the book turns over. Because now you are turning these kids into props in your circus act. You said, I don't feel bad for these kids. You mean his children? You said I agree. I feel bad for these. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end, I'm not team the women. I'm not team Blueface. I am team these kids. This is child exploitation. And because this is the thing. Because the exploitation is not illegal, people think it's okay. They excuse it and they say it's okay. It's not going to be until these kids grow up, something tragic happens with one of them, they either do something traumatic to somebody else or something tragic happens to them as a result, that then people will go back and examine what they went through as kids to see how they got to where they are. It won't be until then. And a lot of times when that happens, it's going to be a few generations removed. So the same people who was encouraging it, saying, oh, this is the new wave, this is the new trend, this is the new reality, this is how things go. The same people, they won't be around no more to deal and have to deal with their accountability for setting it up like that. They won't be around to deal with that because it's going to be a new set of people now that are going to be now the viewers of this and seeing what those kids are doing and wondering like, dang, yeah, Blueface was a real fucked up human. He was real evil. That history has a way of course correcting. That's the thing. And what we see, it's just like when you think about what the people thought about Martin Luther King at the time, right? You hear people talk about Martin and Malcolm now, but at the time, it was people who could not stand them. It was people who felt like they were making it difficult for Black people in America, and that why can't you just be a good Black person and not do none of that protesting and not be all that militant talk and all of that other stuff. And this is what made them targets in their own community because they were doing that. But look at how history has corrected the book about them, right? Look at how history has resolved that. Same thing in this situation. There are people who might be cheering this on, saying it's okay, looking at it like, oh, this is just entertainment, all of this shit. But when something happens and one of them kids end up in a way, then history will correct what the story of Blueface will be. I'm just saying, that's the reality. Whatever people think about his right to do this and all of these things, that's all fine. But when history goes to tell the story later on, it's going to look a different way because history is going to have more to the story than we have right now. You said, I have never seen some shit like, listen, I told you, Blueface is Flavor Flav and Bret Michaels to the 100th power, okay? What he is doing is, I was having a conversation about reality TV and like what was the first real major reality trend. And the first real, I think that they credit, right, especially in urban culture, that urban culture credits for bringing this reality to the stage was what is the name of that daggone show Tammy Roman was on? Not Big Brother, but The Real World, right? So it starts there, right? And then you get all of these other shows that didn't come. But when you look at this type of entertainment, the person who started to transform this type of entertainment, I think even before The Bachelor, because maybe The Bachelor and Flavor of Love came on around the same time. I can't remember. But you had, if I know it was somewhere around that time, but The Bachelor at least started off trying to do things like a little more dignified. Flav, it was very urban. And then you have Bret Michaels, the rock star, right, comes in and picks that up. Then you get Tila Tequila. You get New York spinoff from Flavor of Love. And then you get what's that other, the white girl from off of Bret Michaels, that she picked that guy, and remember he had killed somebody for real in his country because he came from another country. What was that girl name? I think they didn't even never air the show. The girl was on Bret Michaels, just like they tried to do the same way they spent off New York on Flavor of Love. They spent off one of the girls on that Bret Michaels love show or whatever. And she ended up doing that show, and that man had killed someone. His girl, I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his wife or something in his country, and then came and auditioned and got on that show. And I think the show, they might have aired 1 or 2 episodes, and then they had to not air it no more because then he's wanted for murder in his country. I think he was from Canada or something. But like, so you had that. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Blueface has gone extremely far with this. Lemmy too. And listen, Lemmy is going to be more so on the subject of Rico. Like I said, I always, with Ray J, I felt like when Diddy was going through that stuff that he was going through, Ray J was scared because across reality space, this is what he's known. Ray J is known more for what he's done in this reality TV space than any song he ever done sung good. Okay? Ray J is known more across the space of reality TV than he is for any song he done sang good. Some of these people don't even know that Ray J sang nothing. Some of the people is saying, just like on the 5 Heartbeats, when them police pulled over the 5 Heartbeats and they was trying to tell him they was famous, them people didn't know the 5 Heartbeats. The officer said, well, if you sang something. That's what some of these people know about Ray J. They don't even know Ray J sang nothing. They asked him, well, sing something then. And then Ray J bust out and he gonna sing One Wish. That's the One Wish. And then that other one, Sexy. I don't even know what the name of as you said, I would never let my mom apologize for nothing just to make Exactly. Oh, my mother wouldn't do it. My mother would not do it. And I would not do that shit as a mother. Like, so the fact that Nevaeh's mother did it, and that Nevaeh approached and asked her mother to do it, and he came in there as if the mother shouldn't even have no or feel no kind of way about the way. It's one thing that Nevaeh allows him to treat her like that or whatever, but the mother don't have to be okay with that. And the mother is there to support her daughter. Now, I think the mother should have just stayed home because Mom Life Love, remember when they was on the phone and Nevaeh was trying to make the arrangement for her to get there, it was sounding like the mother was kind of sounding like she didn't want to come. But Nevaeh was kind of like pressing it, and so I think she gave in. But it was sounding like she really did not want to come. Only for her to come, and then he throw it back up in her face. Oh, you don't have no attitude with me because I paid for you to get here. You said even at the apology, he still called her a lot. Yeah. That's what got me up on this live early this morning like this. Is the way that he flipped that shit. He was mad and pissed with Krishan and mad because he spent money on her and talking about how she's ungrateful and didn't appreciate it and all of this. And then he went in that house and Nevaeh thought it was about to be all good and all sweet. And oh, now I got him back here. Now I know he's going to be here for the baby shower. And now I don't got to worry about is he going to show up or is he going to embarrass me? And then look what he did. Embarrass you, and embarrass your mama. He embarrassed you and embarrassed your mama. Child, this is a hot ass fucking mess. Every time this is like, let me tell you something, y'all. The first, I don't even know why I call his ass that because I don't be calling him that. I call him Donnie T because Donnie T sound like a pervert, and that's the name I gave him. I gave Donald Trump that name with his first administration. I call him Donnie T because I been knew a long time ago Trump a pervert, right? So I call him Donnie T because Donnie T is a name you give somebody like a lurker, like a lurking ass white man, like creepy ass white man, right? So Donnie T, what was I about to say? I forgot now. forgot what the heck I was about to say now about him. Oh, when he first, that first administration, y'all, I had my TV on 24/7 because this nigga was always doing something. And it was like you was watching a toddler. Like you scared he gonna do something, like it's gonna, like he about to just blow up something just cause he can, just cause he got access to it. I remember the one night I had that damn TV on, and remember when that emergency thing went over in Hawaii, and my TV started making the siren sound. I jumped up. I was like, oh my fucking God. Yo, I'm telling you, from that first Trump administration, I had PTSD, okay? And so when Biden got elected, I was like, oh my God, I need to just disconnect. And so I kind of like disconnect from everything that was going on because I was in overload from all of what Trump was doing, because I always told people, like, Trump is going to create a domestic disturbance. He's going to fuck up things domestically. But what he does on the international stage is going to be a disaster and something that is going to be very irreparable. I had predicted that the first term, right? That he was going to do that and cause destabilization in the international stage and that international system. That international system is a very fragile system because there is no policing mechanism in the international system. Not one that's really enforceable anyway. And so I was like, this is where I'm more concerned, where he's going to do the most damage. And this puts our national security at risk. It puts other nations' national security at risk. He doesn't understand that soft power is a reason why lots of presidents, especially when you look at Democratic presidents, use soft power than these approaches that Donald Trump takes, because it creates security issues for everyone, right? And so I was, oh my gosh, it was like 24/7. I was watching this motherfucker. So I'm like, this nigga is like a toddler that you just got to keep your eyes on. They want to climb on something, want to dig into the refrigerator and pull everything out and pull all the toys out the box and all that. That's how he act. And y'all, I swear to God, Blueface act just like that. Blueface acts just like this nigga. And I'm going to tell you the other person who I say had a personality like it, because they was Jaguar Wright. And I was like, who in the hell can keep a 24/7 non-stop shop open like this of reality? I mean, it is like no sleeping time, really. It's no sleeping time. Jaguar Wright, at first, when she started with all of that viral, what she was doing that. And now you got Blueface doing it. I'm telling you, Jaguar, Trump, and Blueface got similar personality traits. I'm telling you. Very similar personality traits. I'm telling you, they do. You said they got me fucked up. I would give him exactly. Like, listen, if I was at mama, I would have got my shit and I would have been like, see, this is why I didn't want to come here anyway. This is why I didn't want to come here anyway. I tried to nicely push her off and say no. But I was coming to support my daughter. But what I will not tolerate is no motherfucking nigga like this thinking that he gonna chastise me. And it's if they gonna use Carlissa in order to it's a retaliation. He basically told Nevaeh that he's going to start talking back to Carlissa to weaponize Carlissa against her, as if Carlissa is already not weaponized against her. But now he's going to encourage it. Baby, ooh, this a goddamn mess. This is a mess. It's gonna be a mess, Lord. It's gonna be a messy ass Saturday and or even messier Sunday on the Lord's Day. They gonna be cutting up on the Lord's Day. Lord, I got to say a prayer that Krishan don't end up be at that damn staking out that damn baby shower, looking around the corner like Bart Simpson. I don't know what. This is a mess. This is you said, Lord have mercy, Jesus, take the, exactly. That's all we could do. We got to say a prayer for all of them at all times, because this is, without the prayers of the righteous, these people going to perish. They are going to perish. It's going to happen. Lord, Jesus Christ. But listen, y'all, let me take my butt back to sleep because I'm only supposed to be getting up to use the bathroom and try. This is my normal time I get up. For some reason on the weekend, I still get up this time. I cannot sleep in, but I will go back and take a nap. So I'm going to try to see if I could get myself to fall back to sleep right now. If not, I'll get up and do a few things and then I'll lay down later. I'm going to change the live that I have at 10:30. I'm gonna reschedule that one. So you guys, thank y'all for coming in. Tears, Just V, Mom Life Love. Thank y'all for coming in early this morning with me and talking. And go check out Pat Live on her channel. Me and Pat did a live last night on her channel. And we talked about some of the circus stuff. So go check that out. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love y'all.